Hey y'all, just wanted to film a little video showing off some of my obscure dolls in my collection, some of my favorites. Here I'm just gonna start off with my childhood Beetlejuice doll. He's a Living Dead doll by Mezco. I remember seeing him at an FYE when I was younger, and I was not allowed to have any types of feminine dolls or anything like that, but I saw the movie Beetlejuice when I was a kid and I really liked it. And my mom knew that I liked it. I kind of begged her for it and she said that I could have it, so one weekend she took me to get it, and I've had this doll literally ever since I was like 7, which is really funny. I used to keep him in his box before I lost it. And yeah, he's the only Living Dead doll that I have in my collection, which is unfortunate because I think those dolls are really stunning and pretty and stuff like that. But yeah, at least I have him. He's literally an antique at this point. I can't. Next, I've got my Carly and Sam dolls from 2010 by Playmates. I'm really happy I completed this set recently. I gave Sam her butter sock. Thought it would be really goofy, honestly. But yeah, I recently did a video restoring Sam and talking about Carly too, so check it out if you wanna. But I'm really happy I got these dolls. It's really cool to have them together because, you know, they're a pair, they're a little duo of best friends, so it's nice to be able to display them together and stuff like that, because I used to really like the show as a kid. Here I've got my little V and Va doll. I don't know much about this doll line other than the fact that it was released by MGA in 2015. I didn't even know that these were a thing in 2015. Didn't hear about them until maybe a couple years ago, and then I saw this doll listed on AliExpress, and I thought that the face was really, really cute. Her hair is polypropylene or nylon, kind of like my Moxie Girls doll over here. But yeah, I got her because I thought she was very, very adorable, and I've never really seen a doll that looks like this before. She even has really cute looking feet for shoes and stuff like that. It's a really interesting shoe mold for sure. I don't remember exactly which character she is, but I just know the line that she comes from. I think this doll is really cool because, again, I completely missed out on her when she was released just because I didn't even know of her existence, and I just think that it's cool that, you know, even though I was so doll obsessed even in 2015, I literally didn't even realize that she existed at all. Yeah, I think she's very pretty. I think that this doll line kind of centered and focused itself on Latina characters, so I think that that's really nice because as a Latino person, it's very nice that they were trying to put more representation in dolls. Here I've got my Giossi Preziosi High Glam doll. This was a collab between them and MGA. Can't remember exactly what year she released. I think it might have been 2006 or 7. I got this doll for a total of $20 on eBay. She was literally listed as High Glamma doll, Glamma, which was kind of funny to me that the seller knew what they had, but they were just listing it for so cheaply and they just misspelled the doll line name. So I was able to get her for very, very cheap price. She also came with her bag, but I don't have her displayed with it right now. As you can see, this doll is very tall. She's definitely taller than your regular Barbie doll, that's for sure. Yeah, I think she's really cool. I wish I had more of the characters from this doll line because I think all of the dolls are really pretty and all of the fashions are cute. I really, really love her face and makeup too. Her face kind of reminds me of the witch doll faces and the Wings Club doll faces that Giossi Preziosi used to do back for those dolls. I think she's really, really pretty. Mine has just got a little bit of stains on her clothing. I gotta wash them. She was just improperly stored a bit, but that's okay. Yeah, I really, really love this doll. I think they were trying to pay homage to the Leggy dolls by Hasbro that were vintage. I don't remember what year those came out to, but I know that those dolls were known for their long legs, and these High Glam dolls are even taller than they are. I think it's really cool that I have this doll. She's the only doll that I own from Giossi Preziosi. I really want to own more of their toys. It's just that You know, they primarily make toys in Italy and stuff like that, so not all of them are going to be sold here on like American eBay and Mercari and stuff like that. But I'm really happy to own this one nonetheless, and I'm happy that I paid, you know, a good enough price for her too. Here I've got my Tiffany Taylor doll by Ideal Toys. She's from 1972, I believe. I really love this doll. She's like 23 inches tall, I think. Definitely taller than my Teen Trends doll, that's for sure. I really love her face makeup. It's so 70s, like just the way that they did it. And I love the way that the face is painted too. You could tell that this was like either airbrushed or like hand painted in factory. Not very sure about hand painted, but it looks very, very pretty. She's got those nice lashes on too. She's not really like coming up that great on camera, like her skin tone, but here she is, wearing her nice little lame style swimsuit. Mine didn't come with her shoes because I did get her secondhand on eBay when I was in high school. Now the gimmick of this doll is basically you can turn her scalp around and underneath it'll reveal brown hair and bangs, and then you can like turn her back or whatever the hell. That was her gimmick. They also released 11.5-inch versions of these dolls called Tuesday Taylor. I do have one of those, but she is in storage at the moment, and I just did not feel like taking her out for the video. But yeah, I'm really happy to own this doll. I used to watch her toy commercials on YouTube when I was a kid, and I really, really wanted her because I thought this face was just so pretty. And I really like this concept, honestly. We've got another Hannah Montana type, like, transformation character, whatever. This time from the 70s. Yeah, she's really cool. Ideal Toys doesn't make dolls or toys anymore, I don't think, so it's really nice that I have, you know, just something from their lineup, because I do know that they were really huge in like the doll markets back then. Yeah. Here I've just got my MGA Princess Fiona doll. This Fiona was released for the Shrek the Third movie, and she was a part of the Kung Fu Princesses line, which had her, Snow White, Rapunzel, Cinderella, and Sleeping Beauty. Now this doll has a gimmick where when you like raise her leg up or something, or raise her arm up, she can like kick or whatever, and she was supposed to come with like joggers or whatever, like sweatpants, because underneath this she's got a sports bra painted on so she can like beat people up or whatever. She was also supposed to come with an ogre head that you could put over this to make her like her ogre form or whatever. I really like this doll. I don't feel like a lot of people have this doll in their collections. I mean, she's not rare by any means, she's just very hard to acquire sometimes. I literally had to buy this nude ass doll first, and then I had to scour eBay for hours just to search for this dress that was, you know, below $45, because I saw just this dress listed for like $45 and $50 plus. No thank you, y'all. I literally got this doll in like a $20 like princess character like type of clothing lot for dolls. I scored a bunch of other Disney clothes in that as well, but this was the main focus of that purchase, just because I really like the character of Princess Fiona. I don't really think that MGA did that great of a job like portraying her, because this was for Shrek the Third and she does not turn into a human at any point during that film, so they honestly should have just made her in her ogre form. I don't know if they thought that like that wasn't gonna sell well or something, or if like she wasn't gonna be as popular, but you know, here we are with her human form. I'm really happy that I own this doll. Been wanting her for a long time. I just need to complete the rest of her, but I'd honestly rather just own her in her dress than not own her doll at all. So, yeah. Next up, we've just got my Princess Anastasia dolls by Galoob. I believe that these were released in 1997 when the movie was released, just to tie in. Here we've got my basic Anastasia in her little peasant gown outfit. Really love this doll. I adore the movie too. The art style and the music, it's just so perfect. I really love Don Bluth films. I really love her character personality too. I know that this company also made the Spice Girls dolls back then too. I don't have any of those yet, but I'd like to acquire some someday. I feel like these dolls are very screen accurate. Everything from like the little hat to her necklace that she's wearing. I feel like they could have included her trench coat, honestly, because they did give her her little scarf. I just had it around her hand, but other than that, I think that this doll is perfect. It looks exactly like she did. Then we've got my Once Upon a December, Anastasia. This first doll right over here, I got her new in box on eBay. I think I paid about maybe like close to $46 for her in total. I really, really wanted an Anastasia doll in her little before outfit. This doll over here is a different story. I literally had to buy this doll right here nude, and then I had to get her dress like months later. It might have been actually a year later too, honestly, because I just wanted the Once Upon a December Anastasia herself, just because I really loved that musical number in the movie. All she came with was her little tiara and her pearls and like earrings and stuff like that, and like bracelet and jewelry, which is nice considering that I did get her nude. But yeah, I eventually acquired her dress. I really, really wanted to have this doll dress just because it's so pretty and it's got multi-layered fabric and it poofs out nicely and it just looks so screen accurate in my opinion. I think they could have done a better job on like the faces a bit, because I feel like these faces just look way too perky to be like the cynical Anastasia, but you know, can't be too mad. These were marketed towards children. But yeah, I'm really glad that I have these dolls. I think they're very pretty. And I really love the little figure that she comes with. Puka is such a cute little side character, little animal sidekick. And yeah, since I got this doll like secondhand, she obviously did not come with any of the extras that she would have come with in box, like the cassette tape and her little rotating stand. Hopefully I acquire the stand at some point, just because I just want to see her like dancing around to the Once Upon a December number. Just because I think it would be really cute. Every time I watch the Anastasia movie, I always have to get these dolls out. So yeah. Here we've just got my Sabrina dolls. This one is the Sabrina the Animated Series doll. Can't remember who she was sold by, honestly. She didn't really come with anything else except for her second outfit and her shoes and underwear. And that little hair clip. I really loved the animated series growing up, and I used to watch it all the time on Netflix and stuff like that. So when I grew up a bit, I really sought her out. It's really hard to find this doll specifically, like loose out of box without her, or like with her outfit, I mean, like both of them, even just like one of them is like hard to find her in. Just finding her in box is expensive too on eBay, so I'm really glad that I have this one. Mine, unfortunately, her neck is kind of like cracking because this plastic doesn't really hold up well over time. She was just made by one of those like generic like companies too. This is like an imitation, like Skipper body. Here we've got my Melissa Joan Hart. I really love this doll. I wasn't as aware of like the live action TV show as a kid, but I did know that this doll existed and I used to look her up on Google Images a lot. I really fell in love with this outfit when I was younger, so I'm glad that I own this doll now too. This doll was very inexpensive. I think I paid about like maybe $11 for her total on eBay. She didn't come with her original shoes or Salem or anything, but I was really glad to just be able to own the doll herself. She did come with a little elastic choker with like 3 silver beads on it, but that literally just dry rotted on me right now as I was about to film this, so yeah. I think she definitely looks like Melissa Joan Hart, although they didn't really give her much of a top lip. I do have another Melissa Joan Hart Sabrina doll that was packaged in the red outfit that could do like that magical growing hair thing with her braid, but she's just in storage right now. Really happy I own these dolls, honestly. I love the Sabrina the Teenage Witch brand, especially the animated series, so it's nice to have these. Hey y'all, here's editing me. I didn't exactly have these dolls out of storage to be able to show you guys right now, so I'm just going to talk about them while I put pictures of them on screen. They're my Allie and AJ dolls by Huckleberry Toys. I do know that Huckleberry Toys released a line of Gwen Stefani dolls and Ashley Tisdale dolls back in the day. I haven't really experienced any of those other dolls to like give you like a clear, I guess, like review on them, but my Ally and AJ dolls are my favorites. I do love those artists. I grew up listening to them on the Disney Channel and stuff like that, and once I found out that they made dolls, I wanted to go ahead and purchase them, of course, because once my favorite thing has a doll, I just want to buy it. I was able to get one of them first, like a couple months before the other one. She was completely in box, but her box was like really trashed, and it had been left in some sort of like attic or garage or something, and there was even like little creepy like crawlies in there when I like unboxed them. They weren't moving or anything, but like, you know, that's how badly the situation was. But I'm glad the doll was sent to me and I got her and fixed her up and everything, because even though she was an inbox doll, because she was so grimy inbox, I did have to like literally clean her as soon as I, you know, opened her and stuff. So the other one I literally just found because somebody thought she was like some Bratz doll or whatever, and they were just like selling her as some like random curly haired Chloe or whatever. And of course I knew who she was and I purchased her immediately. Those dolls literally share the same body molds as like Bratz dolls. They're like imitation Bratz bodies. They even have the peg legs and everything, so they can share Bratz clothes and stuff like that. And yeah, happy that I own them at least, because I didn't know that that piece of merch existed until I kind of just went looking for it or whatever, so yeah. Hope you guys liked the little tour of my obscure dolls. I really loved showing you guys, honestly. I feel like for a lot of those dolls, people definitely have heard of them or they have them in their collections and stuff like that. And like for some of the other ones, people really don't give a crap about them, and that's just as fine. I just wanted to show them off and stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye y'all.